carved our names into the oak, right beside the stream, a monument to always a perfect, simple dream. You looked me in the eyes back then, the stars reflected true, and promised me a lifetime of me and only you. I built my world around those words, a fortress strong and deep, believing every vow we made was a sacred thing to keep. But the oak tree is getting weathered now, the names have started to fade, just like the solemn promises that you so easily made. Forever was a lie, a whisper in the wind, a beautiful illusion that I let myself live in, a story with an ending that I never saw coming through, a fragile, broken concept just like me and you. The ink on all the promises is long since run dry, and now the bitter truth is forever was a lie. I found a box of letters tied up with a blue ribbon string, each word a future memory of joy you swore to bring. I read them now, and all I taste is ash upon my tongue. For every single sentiment, a lonely bell is rung. You talked of growing old together, of peaceful silver hair, of sitting on the front porch swing without a single care. It was a convincing performance, a masterful display, but the script ran out of pages and you simply walked away. Forever was a lie, a whisper in the wind, a beautiful illusion that I let myself live in, a story with an ending that I never saw coming through, a fragile, broken concept just like me and you. The ink on all the promises has long since run dry, and now the bitter truth is forever was a lie. I'm standing on the wreckage of the future we had planned, and trying to pick up pieces with shaking empty hands. They say that nothing lasts forever, that's what wise men say, but I thought our love was different, a light that held the sway against the fading darkness of the world outside our door. Turns out our light was just a match that fell upon the floor. Forever was a lie, a whisper in the wind, a beautiful illusion that I let myself live in, a story with an ending that I never saw coming through, a fragile, broken concept just like me and you. The ink on all the promises has long since run dry, and now the bitter truth is forever was a lie. Forever was a lie, a hollow, empty try, the biggest lie I ever heard, behind your every word. Forever was a lie. ring is in a drawer somewhere, the photo's in a bin, a monument to where we crashed and where the cold got in. I trace the lines of the wedding vows we spoke beneath the sun. They sound like bitter comedy now after all is said and done. You said the words so easily with a light within your eyes, but they were hollow from the start, a masterful disguise. I believed in every syllable, I held them close and true. Now they're just the rubble of what I thought I had with you. Broken promises, an empty heart, it's all that's left of us, torn so far apart. The love we felt has vanished, leaving dust and lonely air, a painful hollow quiet where we once had everything to share. Just shattered trust and pieces of future in the dark. Broken promises and empty hearts. The silence in the kitchen is louder than a scream, a cruel reality where I wake up from the dream. I hear the echo of your voice, always and forever, dear. It cuts me like a knife now and sharpens every tear. We made a home from scratch and hope, built it tall and wide, but every single promise you made just slowly died inside. The foundation that we stood on was built on sand, it seems, swept away by the high tide of broken, empty dreams. Broken promises, an empty heart, it's all that's left of us, torn so far apart. The love we felt has vanished, leaving dust and lonely air, a painful hollow quiet where we once had everything to share. Just shattered trust and pieces of future in the dark. Broken promises and empty hearts. I look into the mirror and I don't know who I see, a fool for loving someone who could never truly be the person that they promised me, the future that they swore. Now I'm left to lock the door and scrub away the floor of every single memory, every happy trace, trying to move forward in this lonely, empty space. Broken promises and empty hearts, that's all that's left of us, torn so far apart. The love we felt has vanished, leaving dust and lonely air, a painful hollow quiet where we once had everything to share. Just shattered trust and pieces of future in the dark. Broken promises and empty hearts. Broken promises, empty heart, torn so far apart, nothing left inside the chest, putting love to the final test. Broken promises, empty heart. Used to live inside a fortress, safe behind the stone, protecting my own heart there, so I'd never be alone. With the ghost of past rejections, the pain of not enough, my emotional foundation was built to be tough. I had the bricks all mortar, the gates were locked up tight. I could face the world outside from morning until night. No one could ever touch me, no one could get in, until I saw your face and decided I would sin against my own survival plan, my perfect armored shell. Oh, the walls I built high, reaching to the sky, torn down brick by brick, as I watched our love just die. I let you in the castle, I gave you the main key, and now the ruins are the only home for me. My guard was finally lowered, my defenses stripped away, for a love that only lasted for a moment, for a day. You didn't storm the ramparts, you didn't force the door. You used a gentle patience I hadn't felt before. You charmed away the centuries with a tender, quiet grace. You convinced me it was safe to show my fragile face. I started tearing down the stonework, a risky, dangerous thing, to finally let the sunshine of a brand new morning in. I traded all my armor for the touch of your embrace. Now all I have is emptiness within this hollow space. All the walls I built high, reaching to the sky, torn down brick by brick, as I watched our love just die. I let you in the castle, I gave you the main key, and now the ruins are the only home for me. My guard was finally lowered, my defenses stripped away, for a love that only lasted for a moment, for a day. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, the dust is settling down, the saddest broken ruler of a devastated town. Was it worth it for the feeling of not being alone, to have my heart shattered and turn back into cold stone? I guess I have to start again, rebuild the fortress strong, and find a way to live here where I don't feel I belong. Oh, the walls I built high, reaching to the sky, torn down brick by brick, as I watched our love just die. I let you in the castle, I gave you the main key, and now the ruins are the only home for me. My guard was finally lowered, my defenses stripped away, for a love that only lasted for a moment, for a day. The walls I built high, watch them fall and watch love die, never letting anyone in again. Gotta find a way to mend the walls I built high. The world outside keeps moving fast. People rush on by. They never see the hurricane that rages in my eye. I hold it all together when I'm out there in the light, but when the door is closed and locked, I crumble in the night. I've learned to hide the shaking hands, I've mastered the fake smile. I can pretend I'm over you for a little while. No one needs to know the damage, the ruin that you made. I keep the crying quiet, I keep the pain contained. Tears fall quietly now, running down my face, lost within the darkness of this lonely, empty place. No sound escapes my lips, no one will ever know the depth of this heartbreak, how far I have to go. Just the silent silver tracks across a pillow wet and cold. Tears fall quietly now, a story left untold. The silence is my closest friend. It doesn't ask me why, it just sits here beside me while I watch the hours die. I bit my tongue in public when they asked me how you've been. Said I was doing fine, just a little thin. It's a performance every day. I should win an award for acting like I'm handling the life that I abhor. When you walked out the door that day and shattered every plan, I'm just surviving now, the best way that I can. Tears fall quietly now, running down my face, lost within the darkness of this lonely, empty place. No sound escapes my lips, no one will ever know the depth of this heartbreak, how far I have to go. Just the silent silver tracks across a pillow wet and cold. Tears fall quietly now, a story left untold. In this quiet room, the echoes of your name still stay, a constant painful whisper through every passing day. The world outside is vibrant, but here the colors fade, just shades of gray and memory, a price that must be paid for a love that felt so certain, now just a hollow ache, a fragile heart still trying, for goodness gracious sake. Tears fall quietly now, running down my face, lost within the darkness of this lonely, empty place. No sound escapes my lips, no one will ever Just the silent silver tracks across a pillow, wet and cold. Tears fall quietly now, a story left untold. Tears fall quietly now, waiting for the dawn somehow, picking up the broken pieces, trying to mend a story that feels like it will never end. Tears fall quietly now. The streetlights start to flicker, the night is drawing in. Another day is over, where do I begin? To live a life without you, to breathe in present air. My mind keeps drifting backward to a time when you were here. I see your face in every mirror, I hear your gentle sigh. I'm walking through a time capsule beneath a faded sky. The present moment's empty, a cold and hollow shell. I'm trapped inside a happier place, a self-created hell. I'm lost in a memory, living in the past, reliving every moment, praying it will last. The current world is silent, the colors drain to gray, because my heart is living back in yesterday. I'm addicted to the feeling of when you love me true, lost in a memory, lost inside of you. They tell me I should move on, find someone new, they say. But how can I when half my soul is stuck in that one day? The day we met, the day you smiled, the day we said I do. Every single perfect second when our love was new. I keep the old playlist running, the songs we used to share. I just sit in the darkness, pretending you are there. The future is a frightening blank, the present feels like a chore. So I return to the past again, I can't ignore the pull. I'm lost in a memory, living in the past, reliving every moment, praying it will last. The current world is silent, the colors drain to gray, because my heart is living back in yesterday. I'm addicted to the feeling of when you loved me true, lost in a memory, lost inside of you. A beautiful delusion, this prison I have made, the only place the sunshine of our love hasn't yet decayed. It's warm and safe inside this box, though it hurts to look around at all the happy futures we'll never have on solid ground. I'd rather be a ghost in time than face reality, because reality is where you stop loving me. I'm lost in a memory, living in the past, reliving every moment, praying it will last. The current world is silent, the colors drain to gray, because my heart is living back in yesterday. I'm addicted to the feeling of when you love me true, lost in a memory, lost inside of you, lost in a memory. It's the only place for me. The past is where I stay, stuck in yesterday, lost in a memory. The phone has stopped its ringing, the texts have ceased to come. My fingers hover over the keypad, feeling numb. There used to be 1,000 words for every single day. Now there's nothing left between us that we need to say. The air is thick with all the things we left behind, the conversations we avoided, the peace we couldn't find. The argument is over, no more tears to fall, and just a heavy, empty quiet settling over all. The silence is all we have, the final bitter sound. No more gentle whispers when you're not around. The talking's done and over, the final page is turned. A lesson in an absence that I never thought I'd learn. Just the sound of our two hearts breaking at the seams. Silence is all we have to bury all our dreams. I remember how we used to talk, hours disappeared in flight, discussing everything we wanted from morning until night. Your voice was my safe harbor, my favorite sound on earth. Now I'm stranded in this quiet, calculating my self-worth. I find myself just listening to the hum of the fridge, a sad and lonely sound effect across a broken bridge. We used to build a world with words, a fortress we called us. Now all that's left is stillness and a creeping hollow fuss. The silence is all we have, the final bitter sound. No more gentle whispers when you're not around. The talking's done and over, the final page is turned. A lesson in an absence that I never thought I'd learn. Just the sound of our two hearts breaking at the seams. Silence is all we have to bury all our dreams. I'd rather hear you yelling, I'd rather hear you scream, I'd rather feel the anger than this silent, awful dream. Because fighting means there's passion, fighting means there's care. Silence means the absence, the feeling isn't there. reached the end of language, the end of the line, and nothing feels as final as the quiet you left behind. Silence is all we have, the final bitter sound. No more gentle whispers when you're not around. The talking's done and over, the final page is turned. A lesson in an absence that I never thought I'd learn. Just the sound of our two hearts breaking at the seams. Silence is all we have to bury all our dreams. Silence is all we have, a lonely epitaph. No more words, no more us, just the quiet dust. Silence is all we have. The coffee's cold, the sun's too bright. Another morning without you inside. This house just ain't no home, it's just a shell. A story that I used to know so well. I traced the lines where your hands used to be, just fingerprints on a fading memory. They say that time will heal, but all it does is slow the show. I'm just a face in the crowd on a dead-end street, with nowhere else to go. Oh, tell me, how do I love with a broken heart? 'Cause I'm falling apart right from the start. You had my heart in your hand, then you played it to the beat. Now I'm left with these empty spaces where you used to sleep. No, I won't forget the time we spent. The memory cuts so deep, just static on the radio, a promise you couldn't keep. I keep a smile on my face so no one has to worry. Inside I'm a mess, a blur, a hurry. The path I'm walking now, I must go alone, trying to find my way back to the person I had known. I was your forever, or so I thought, but I was just a moment, a lesson you were taught. You made me feel so special, now I'm the most unwanted person you know. Why did I bother when you were the one to go? I laid down my heart, but you won't feel a thing. Just the silence and the pain that this new life will bring. The pain is unbearable, but I have to let you go. The hardest part of loving you was knowing I was just a show. I'm not the one you want, babe, I'm not the one you need. A wicked way to treat the girl that planted the seed. I'm breaking my heart, say you love me again. I'm an empty sun came up this morning, but the light fell wrong. Another day is starting, and you're already gone. The coffee's getting cold now in your favorite cup. It's sitting on the counter, but you won't be picking it up. The promises we made just feel like empty air, a cruel and silent reminder that you're no longer there. Yesterday's love is dead, buried with all we said. The funeral in my heart plays over in my head. No flowers, no goodbyes, just empty, tearless eyes. A beautiful decay beneath the gray skies. We were a story written in the stars above, and now it's just a silence, 'cause yesterday's love is dead. Yesterday's love is dead. I still look for your face in every crowded street, a ghost of better days when our lives felt complete. They say time heals all wounds, but the pain is still so raw, like a heart that's been run through. And I'm still in awe of how something so alive can just fade to black. No map to guide me forward, and no way to go back. Yesterday's love is dead, buried with all we said. The funeral in my heart plays over in my head. No flowers, no goodbyes, just empty, tearless eyes. A beautiful decay beneath the gray skies. We were a story written in the stars above, and now it's just the silence, 'cause yesterday's love is dead. I light a candle for the future we won't share, and wonder if you're hurting or if you even care. I didn't wanna have to live this life without you, but it's the only path left. What else can I do? The memories are weapons now, tearing me apart, leaving just a hollow where you used to have my heart. Yesterday's love is dead, buried with all we said. The funeral in my heart plays over in my head. No flowers, no goodbyes, just empty, tearless eyes. A beautiful decay beneath the gray skies. We were a story written in the stars above, but now it's just the silence, 'cause yesterday's love is dead. Yeah, our love is dead. The light is gone, the words unsaid, just the echo of your name, a cold and lonely flame. Yesterday's love is dead.
The calendar keeps turning, the seasons roll right by, but every single morning I still wonder why. I can't just press delete on everything we had. The good times feel like torture, the memories feel bad. I trace the lines of history across my skin. The places where you touch me, where do I begin? To scrub away the feeling of what we used to be. You left your mark, a lasting legacy. These are scars from your memory, etched into my soul, a permanent reminder that I'm not feeling whole. No time can ever fade them, no surgery will do. Every single jagged line screams out that I miss you. They bleed when I remember how quickly you could leave. Scars from your memory, a pain I can't retrieve. Change the locks on the front door, rearrange the room, hoping for a fresh start to escape the looming gloom. But the ghost of your laughter still hides in the hall, and I keep seeing shadows crawling up the wall. I throw away the photos, I burn the notes you wrote, but every single lyric of our song sticks in my throat. You're tangled in my DNA, a part of who I am. Trying to forget you is just a losing game. These are scars from your memory, etched into my soul, a permanent reminder that I'm not feeling whole. No time can ever fade them, no surgery will do. Every single jagged line screams out that I miss you. They bleed when I remember how quickly you could leave. Scars from your memory, a pain I can't retrieve. They're not the kind that heal up with a simple stitch. They're emotional tattoos, a permanent hitch, a map of where we loved and where we fell apart, a history book of heartbreak written on my heart. Sometimes I scratch the surface just to feel the pain, reminding me that something real used to remain. These are scars from your memory, etched into my soul, a permanent reminder that I'm not feeling whole. No time can ever fade them, no surgery will do. Every single jagged line screams out that I miss you. They bleed when I remember how quickly you could leave. Just scars from your memory, a pain I can't retrieve. Scars from your memory, they'll always be right here. A constant broken feeling, a constant silent tear can't wash the memory away. Gotta live with them every single day. Scars from you.
The house is far too quiet, the clock is ticking loud. I'm just a silent figure, lost within a crowd of memories and shadows that linger in the air, reminding me the future we plan will not be there. I walk into the kitchen, the light is dim and gray, and that's where I see it, right at the close of day. A simple wooden object, but it cuts me to the bone. The place where you should be, now that I'm all alone. Empty chair, silent room, lost within this lonely gloom. The space beside the table where you used to sit and smile, it screams 1,000 words across every lonely mile. beside this moment. A heart no longer true, just an empty chair in a silent room without you. The silence is a heavy coat, I wear it every night. It whispers all the goodbyes that we never got quite right. I turn on the TV just to hear a sound, anything to break the spell on this hollow ground. I used to love the quiet when you were near to me. It meant a gentle comfort, a place where I could be. Now the quiet is a monster with teeth and hungry eyes. It feeds on every memory and all the what ifs and whys. Empty chair, silent room, lost within this lonely gloom. The space beside the table where you used to sit and smile, it screams 1,000 words across every lonely mile. I'm trapped inside this moment, a heart no longer true, just an empty chair in a silent room without you. I run my hand across the back, I feel the polished wood. I see you sitting there again, just as you always would. I half expect to hear you ask me how my day has been, but it's just the silence answering, letting the heartache in. It's more than just a piece of furniture you see, it's the physical embodiment of the end of us and we. Empty chair, silent room, lost within this lonely gloom. The space beside the table where you used to sit and smile, it screams 1,000 words across every lonely mile. I'm trapped inside this moment, a heart no longer true, just an empty chair in a silent room without you. Empty chair, silent room, stuck here in the lonely gloom. I can't forget your face, staring at your empty space, just an empty chair. You're not there. Walking through the hallways of the house we used to share, I see a sudden movement, but there's nothing really there. A whisper in the darkness, a shadow on the floor. I almost think I hear your voice just outside the door. The air is getting colder, when I lie down in our bed, haunted by the memory of everything you said. I feel the sheets still warm where you used to lay your head, but it's just a lonely feeling, and you're already dead to me. Oh, you're just a ghost now, haunting every room I cross, a painful blurred reminder of everything I lost. I see you in the mirrors, I hear you in the wind, the spirit of the love affair that never should have been. You're not real, you're not here, you're just a painful memory, a ghost of what we were meant to be. I try to watch a movie, one that made us laugh out loud, but your echo fills the living room, disappearing in the crowd of everyday distractions. I used to ease the pain, but every single evening the specter starts again. You're in the songs on the radio, the ones we used to know. It feels like you're still with me, but I know it isn't so. I reach out in the darkness to feel your hand in mine, but my fingers just grasp empty air, and I cross the line from missing you to madness, wishing you were back. Oh, you're just a ghost now, haunting every room I cross, a painful blurred reminder of everything I lost. I see you in the mirrors, I hear you in the wind, the spirit of the love affair that never should have been. You're not real, you're not here, you're just a painful memory, a ghost of what we were meant to be. I need an exorcism to banish you from my mind, to leave this house of heartache, to leave you all behind. But maybe I don't want to, maybe the pain is all I have, maybe your ghostly presence is my final epitaph to a love that died too early, but won't quite disappear, leaving me with whispers of everything I hold dear. Oh, you're just a ghost now, haunting every room I cross, a painful blurred reminder of everything I lost. I see you in the mirrors, I hear you in the wind, the spirit of the love affair that never should have been. You're not real, you're not here, you're just a painful memory, a ghost of what we were meant to be. You're just a ghost, a memory in the night, gone with the morning light, just a spirit passing through. Everything reminds me of you. You're just a ghost. I see the way you look at me, a softness in your eyes. We're caught up in a tragedy, despite our careful tries. We fit together perfectly, like pieces of a map. But every road we try to take ends up a sudden trap. The universe is pushing us away with all its might. We shine so bright together, but only in the night. When no one else is watching, we can barely breathe. The world outside is telling us we have to interweave. We're not supposed to be, not in this lifetime, not in this scene. A beautiful mistake, the best thing I have ever seen. But stars align against us, the timing's always wrong. We know exactly where we meet, but we don't quite belong. It hurts to have to say it, it hurts to set you free. But the cruel and simple truth is, we're not supposed to be. I try to find a reason, a logical escape from the gravity that pulls us into this sad shape. We're fire and we're water, beautiful in our clash, but one of us must extinguish, burning in a flash. Every time we get too close, the world just starts to shake. A sign from somewhere higher, for goodness sake, to break the hold we have upon each other, the grip that feels so right, but keeps us hidden in the shadows, running from the light. We're not supposed to be, not in this lifetime, not in this scene. A beautiful mistake, the best thing I have ever seen. But stars align against us, the timing's always wrong. We know exactly where we meet, but we don't quite belong. It hurts to have to say it, it hurts to set you free. But the cruel and simple truth is, we're not supposed to be. Maybe in another world, another time and place, I could wake up to the beauty of your sleeping face. Maybe then the universe would let our souls connect. But here right now we have to sever, we have to disconnect. It's a bitter pill to swallow, a sentence we must serve, denying what our hearts want, denying what we deserve. We're not supposed to be, not in this lifetime, not in this scene. A beautiful mistake, the best thing I have ever seen. But stars align against us, the timing's always wrong. We know exactly where we meet, but we don't quite belong. It hurts to have to say it, it hurts to set you free. But the cruel and simple truth is, we're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be, just a tragic destiny. The universe says no, so I have to let you go. We're not supposed to be.
Your hand in mine feels like forever, but forever's a word we can't say together. The weight of their voices pulls us apart. No bridges left to burn, just roads that twist and turn. Crossed hearts, torn in two, a love we can't undo. But the world says no, the world says no, and we're breaking where we grew. We whisper dreams under moonlit skies, but their shadows live where our sunlight
dies. A love too strong, a wall too high, no promises to keep, just memories too sweet. Cross hearts torn in two, a love we can't undo. But the world says no, the world says no, and we're breaking where we fit mine like a whispered prayer. Now it's slipping, fading thin as air. I see the tears you try to hide, but love can live where walls divide. They built their fences tall and strong, and now we're on the side that's wrong. We're broken strings on a violin, a song that ends before it begins. Our hearts play notes the world won't hear. Loving you was crystal clear, but clear can shatter. Your voice was home, a lighthouse glow. Now it's an echo I'll never know. We wrote our dreams in quiet ink, but they've bled away, they've made us sink. They drew the lines we can't erase. Love's a crime in this cruel place. We're broken strings on a violin, a song that ends before it begins. Our hearts play notes the world won't hear. Loving you was crystal clear, but clear can shatter. Here we are. Your eyes told me stories no words ever could. In the shadow of the willow where we once stood, a love so fierce it burned the air, but the weight of names was too much to bear. We're torn by bloodlines, ripped at the but the threads unwind. We're torn by bloodlines, hearts left behind. Your laughter still lingers, a ghost in my chest. They said we'd be poison, they knew what was best. A wall made of whispers, a fortress of lies. Yet your name is the prayer that I cry to the skies. They can break our hands apart, but they'll never touch the heart. We're torn by bloodlines, ripped at the seams, living in a war between love and their dreams. Try to hold on, but the threads unwind. We're torn by bloodlines, hearts left behind. What if the stars didn't care for our fight? What if the moon hid its face out of spite? Could we rewrite the ending, ignore the decree? Or is love just a casualty of history?
We stood at the station where the clock won't slow. Your eyes held the words that we'll never know. A suitcase between us, like a wall of stone. The silence screamed, you're leaving me alone. The tracks run straight, but we've gone off course. Our hearts are strong, but the world's a force. Divided by the miles, torn apart by fate. Every step you take feels like a heavier weight. I love you, I need you, but the road won't bend. Divided by the miles, will this love ever end? Oh, the postcards you send, they can't hold your hand. The ink bleeds blue, but it don't understand. The moon watches over two separate skies, and I count the stars, but none meet your eyes. If time were a thread, I'd sew it back tight. We'd weave a tomorrow out of this long night. But the clocks keep ticking, the train won't wait. We're two lost hearts on a parallel fate. Divided by the miles, torn apart by fate. Every step you take feels like a heavier weight. I love you, I need you, but the road won't bend. Divided by the mile, will this love ever end?
a silent war between love and demand. Your eyes, they hold a storm, a quiet plea, but the world's weight pulls you away from me. We whisper dreams the night can't keep, promises drowned in the ocean's deep. Star-crossed hearts were torn apart, a love that burns but cannot start. We reach, we fall, we break into what's left says no. The echoes linger where your voice once stayed, a battle fought in shadows, we're betrayed. Your name's a song my heart can't forget, but love's a crime they won't let us commit. We built a world with fragile hands, now it crumbles like castles in the sand. Star-crossed hearts were torn